In this interview, I have Dave with Prestige Gutters. He's going to talk about how he lost $100K this week, how he manages his 18 employees, and what he attributes all of his success to. Introduce yourself.
It's another blessed day here in the Twin Cities. My name is Dave with Prestige Gutters, and here I have Logan with BCBA.
And we're going to get into it.
And we're going to get into it, exactly. Here it is.
If you want help growing your business and you want a free business audit from our team, we've helped 1,500 plus home service business owners. You can find the link literally anywhere on our social media. But what you can do that we actually care about is just share this for entrepreneurs like Dave giving us his time today. Just share this to your story. That's all we ask. And leave us a review on the podcast platforms. If
Absolutely.
you're on YouTube, maybe comment and give us a like.
Give us a like and comment. Follow his page. Follow my page. And
you said they can reach out to you. If
they can reach out to me if any questions you have. I'm open book.
Thank you. Tell me about this guy.
So Andrew Wolf and I were having a meeting, and we got together to drink coffee, to doing like something for school. So before he left to Rome, and we're like thinking like collabing, like, hey, let's sponsor a community event somewhere in Elk River.
And Andrew owns a landscaping company.
A&A Outdoors.
Okay.
So together we're walking back to our vehicles, and I see this guy sitting on a bench, and he has a sign called "Need Prayer," and it's crazy because like I haven't seen a younger guy like our age who does that, and he looks beautiful. It's not even an ugly guy, like a beautiful white boy, clean cut, nice looking guy. And I'm like, bro, let me tell me a little of your story. And I open my wallet, give him $100, and I'm like, you need a job? And I'm like, what do you do that you can be doing this in broad daylight? He's like, I'm an Amazon driver, and I always finish my shifts around 2:00. I'm like, perfect. Here's my business card. And I give him the metal one. And I'm like, hey, come join me if you need a part-time job. In 1 week, this guy like scheduled so much, and I'm like, bro, you're going up the ladder. You're gonna be starting. So I met with him last week, and I'm like, hey, this is how you sell. Like, when you schedule the appointments for canvassing, this is how you do the estimate to do the measurements for the gutter runs.
So So he's already selling projects?
He's already selling projects within 1 week.
Did you just give him leads to go sell?
No.
So what is he doing? Door knocking?
He's door knocking with the door hangers, with my funny jokes that they write.
So you gave him door hangers, he's door knocking?
A whole box.
Okay.
He's dressed up nicely because he's clean cut. He can talk really nicely because he's a white boy.
Did you give him a Prestige Gutter shirt?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? And a hat too.
Okay.
And a collar shirt too. So he looks really nice and presentable. And he's door knocking, putting dad jokes. And I said, if you do talk to the homeowner and you set the appointment, I'm going to pay you more. Now he's setting these appointments, and he's setting up so much appointments that I can't keep up to sell them because he's doing such a good job, you know?
So now he has to sell.
Yeah, I made him sell. And now he's going up the ranks to sell the jobs now. So today, he and another guy, so 2 guys I hired, just because I'm doing so much stuff here.
What are you doing? All right, we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's stay on this story.
Yeah, so because I can't keep up with selling these jobs because of Top Line Pro is doing such a good job that I'm getting so much leads on my website. So I can't keep up. So I'm already losing jobs because I can't sell those jobs because Top Line Pro, because I don't have enough sales guys. And because I sell, like I'm one of the sellers. Because that's my job in my company. I don't install.
And you're losing money because you're here helping me.
Yes, I'm losing a lot of money. Within 4 weeks, I lost close to 100K, 105.
Why? Because you didn't get back to the lead fast enough?
Yeah, it's all speed to lead in my industry. And with me being here, doing a bunch of stuff here, and so I had to hire 2 more guys just to take my place. So
where did you find the other guy? You found
the other guy. It's a Russian guy, so that's easy to find.
It's in your community.
It's in my community, okay. Exactly. So this is American. So I'm like, man, I'm so proud, so happy. I can't believe Americans producing that much, you know? And he's killing it at the doors. He can talk really nicely. So I hired him on the spot because he was being so bold with his faith. And I'm like, hey, if I'm going to hire anybody, at least they're going to be on fire for God. So he's like telling me, it's like, I'm praying for these homeowners and asking them if they want prayer. And I'm like, please, we're a faith-based company. So push for that. If you want to talk about your faith, don't be ashamed, because I encourage him, you know. But he and this other guy are producing so many like leads. I can't keep up, and I can't keep up with Top Line Pro because they're pushing it so much. And just today, because I taught both of them, I went one time, showed both of them one time on Friday.
You knocked doors with them or
No,
what?
no, no, no. They set an appointment, and I came up to those appointments
Oh, you went to the appointment and helped close
with them.
with them.
So I'm like, hey, this is how you do it. And I forced my guys. Oh, I thought somebody's calling.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good.
So I forced my guys to listen to audiobook, Never Split the Difference. So they will not get paid until they listen to it.
Do you have to pass a quiz to prove that they watch it?
Yeah,
and
I have
listen to it?
it's a conversation with me. And I
That's the
know if they can
quiz?
BS it or not. If they lie about it, I can tell right away because I listened to this book. It's a really great book, honestly.
How long have you been in business?
6 years. So I only took it seriously. So 6 years ago, I was doing prestige gutters on the side for insurance claims in the Twin Cities. So I worked myself in an insurance claim, a roofing industry company, and on the side, I used to have gutter guys working left and right.
So you weren't doing the gutter installs.
No,
You're just
never.
selling jobs.
I knew to order to grow the business, I have to remove myself 100% right away. So since day one, I always had a worker. I never was doing installs.
6 years ago when you
Yeah.
started, what were you doing before then?
I was a glorified door knocker for a roofing company. Yeah. So I was a door knocker myself, and I was selling jobs. And then before that, I used to be a project manager in my father's company. So in the same time, before I was a glorified door knocker, I had my own painting company. So I don't know if I should go in detail with that.
So you had a painting company,
Yeah.
door knocker,
Yep.
project manager for your father's company, and then you started the gutter company 6 years ago.
Yeah, but I never took it seriously until last year, like public wise, like with social media, with Google My Business, with everything.
Why did you decide to start taking it more serious?
Why did it decided? I knew that anything you do, I heard something with Alex that he always talks about it. It's like,
Hormozy?
yeah, Alex Hormozy. He said something like, um, why diversify your basket with your eggs? Just put it all in one basket, 100%, until you complete like what 10,000 hours, and then move on to something so that basket can produce its own eggs. So I was like, and my father always said that. He's like, oh, the best time you go fishing, best time you go hunting or on vacation, when you don't even catch a fish, and the money's still pouring in, and that's how I grew up. It's like if you go on a vacation and the work is still coming to you, now that's real success. And that's how my father um, brainwashed all of us growing up. Yeah. So the true money of success in the world is that. So my dad was a headmaster of missions of our church. I go to a Slavic church in Highway 55 in Plymouth, and it's called Golgotha Slavic Church. So in June, July, we always be doing VBS in Ukraine or in Russia or
What is that
Moldova.
in short?
Say what?
What is that in short? Like
VBS?
Yeah.
VBS is Vacation Bible School. It's kid ministries, kids off the street. So 1,000 kids was in a crusade, and we will ministry with them. So this is June and July every year. Can you imagine that in
How
Minnesota?
long have you been doing that?
9 years. 9 times.
So you,
And I was
I'm
I was
assuming,
in charge of the whole things.
and I'm assuming the reason you brought that up is because you're talking about running your business and
Yeah.
still being able to go do other things. How you
Exactly.
believe it.
Exactly.
That's what a real business is.
Exactly.
This is what people fail to see.
Exactly.
I would say, and I know you're on the same wavelength
Yeah.
as me, a lot of people that think they might be running a business are probably just running a high paying job.
Or they're doing
They're
the
getting there.
business is because they like do the machinery or they like doing the physical work. And if you actually running a business, the whole point of a business is to purpose your life, not the other way around. Why I'm mentioning about fishing or hunting or vacation missionary work is because the business was feeding itself. And that's the only way you can actually have a business is when you're doing that. And I have a couple things going on at the same time, but I don't have to be there present 24/7 because it's feeding itself.
Because you set up the business correctly.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I mean, it's
How many
okay.
employees do you have?
Well, in my painting, I mean, in my Prestige Gutters, I have 18 employees.
18 employees.
Yeah,
So on any given day, how many projects are being installed?
like 4 to 6, 4 to 5. Sometimes, like today was only 3, but it's always like between there. And I got a couple guys that don't work on the weekends. I got a couple guys that do work on the um, work on the
Yeah.
weekends, and then I got a couple guys working, like certain days of the week they don't work. So scheduling is very important, obviously, and managing all of that in a smooth manner is the only, yeah. So what I do, I run my whole business 2 ways. Is with a notebook
Okay.
and a whiteboard
So notebook and a whiteboard,
in my
you're
home
a-
office.
and you're able to manage 18 employees in
Mhm.
your home office, and you're
Mhm.
doing 3 to 5 installs a day,
Yep.
roughly.
Yep.
And
Roughly.
keep talking to me about that, but just a set so people know what's going on.
Yeah. So I uh I run a notebook like on my phone right here. Everything is in blue, so I got blue pens and the graphs for layouts for the gutters is very straightforward. I mean, it's like dummy proof. Oh, another thing, whatever you do, you have to make it dummy proof. So I have my guys, one guy, I got him meta glasses specifically to make SOPs for everything. And SOPs is standard operation procedures.
Operating procedure, yep.
Oh, I can't
And
say
you
it
just
in English.
yeah, in English.
Yeah.
And then they talk through what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Usually they just show it in such a certain way. So the what put in the glasses, everything with gutters is like right here. And
In front of your hands so you can see
exactly.
it.
And so I throw it on Loom and it cuts it up. AI cuts it up really smooth. And
Into SOPs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot of people don't know Loom can do that
yeah. I actually don't even use Loom for the homeowners because we tried to sell them right on the spot.
in person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when I do an estimate or any of my guys do an estimate, they sell it on the spot because the attention span is right there. And if you can't sell it, then some Joe Schmo is going to come and undercut you hardcore.
And sell it.
Yeah,
If you're gonna turn it around in 12 days or 7 days,
exactly. The
it's
turnaround rate
impossible.
is so gutter world. If you can't do something within 1 to 2 weeks, you lost a job automatically. You can do it in a month. Like I have jobs that are set in a month as set jobs for next year.
But you sold it right away.
You have to.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
You have to sell it right away.
Yeah.
And you have so how I run my business is that even though it's a small gutter like service, I always get half a front to put on the calendar. To put on the schedule, I have to get half deposit. And there's some people that don't even get nothing on deposit and they wasted that day. And that day is so important because if they're not if not working on that day, then they're home and we're losing money.
How have you been able to get to where you're at in 6 years?
Well, that's a great question. Jesus. Yeah, my faith in church, my faith in God. Because there's so many good wisdom in the book of Proverbs. It's like any single chapter there. It's like if it wasn't for God, I don't think I think I'll be a different position in my life. I think I'll be exactly the same like my older brothers. I mean, I'm not gonna say what they're doing, but they're walking right with God, you know. Um, so it's definitely
That's played a big part.
oh yeah,
And
because I have one wife and I have 2 kids, and what is it called? I was a virgin before I got married, and my wife was a virgin, and she's the only girl that I ever slept with and have kids. And like, if it wasn't for my faith in Christ, I would never be where I am in my life. That's a fact.
strong belief.
Yeah,
Respectable.
100%.
What about the actions on the business side?
The actions on business side is very simple.
What are some of the things? Yeah, yeah.
It's very simple because the things what the Bible teaches, what the teachings of Jesus is very simple. It's very straightforward. Very straightforward. If you are a weird human being, you're gonna treat everybody around you weird. like the teachings of Christ, there's two laws that boils down the whole Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament. And it's literally these two laws. This is what the teachings of Jesus says is love God with all your heart, all your strength, all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. And Jesus himself said that too. And if you are doing any type of business, it doesn't matter if it's gutters, landscaping, window washing, it doesn't matter what it is. If you love God and love your neighbor as yourself, you will do the right thing. It's common sense. You will go the extra mile for that homeowner.
And normally, in my experience as well, doing the right thing is what actually wins. I think that's what a lot of people are missing.
And it's slow. It's not like
Overnight.
It's not right now.
No.
No, it's long-term game.
You'll never make it if you think it's gonna be
Yeah.
overnight.
If you're gonna want to make like money right now, it doesn't matter what goal milestone you have. If you don't have, if you look at that, you're like, I want to make 100K by end of this week. Doing the right thing will not make you 100K at the end of this week.
Not in a short term.
Not a short term.
Long term horizon,
and it's
you can make 100K in a day.
Exactly.
But it's gonna take a lot of that goodwill being built up over time.
Exactly.
To be able to make that.
Because when you're me, what I did was I treat the homeowner as a human being, not as a number.
Yep.
When you treat a homeowner like a human being, they're going to tell their other human beings, friends, hey, this person actually cares for me. This person actually treats me like a human. My name is Karen, and she's a Karen, but you treat her like a
great human being.
A great human being. She's going to tell her Karen friends. And you know what happens with these Karens? They all have money.
And nobody else wants to work for them.
Exactly.
But if you handle them correctly, they love you.
Bro, you charge them triple price, quadruple price, they're still going to pay. You know why? Because you treated them like a human being. And it's funny because they have other weird friends and they're all going to pay. And it doesn't matter what category of human beings you go to. You treat one human being like a human, not as a number, they're going to bring their friends and family. And it's the best. Because when you treat that person with respect, honor, and dignity, they will come and they're going to pay top dollar for your services just because they had that wonderful experience with you.
I would say that's actually something that's contributed to our business growth as well. I
Exactly.
think you can probably attest to that as well as anybody that is a client of
Yeah.
ours. We genuinely try to care as much as possible. And sometimes even when people make it extremely hard to care, we're going to do everything in our power to make them feel good, have the best chance, like make sure they're taken care of. And I think speaks to us and our growth as well.
Exactly.
And that's common theme.
Exactly. Because you're going the extra mile, you're not treating the business as a number. And when you can say to people, hey, we're making this much, we're taking care of this much, it's not like a flex. It's more like, hey, how can I help you out?
And the money allows you to be able to help people out.
Exactly.
That's a big thing for me as well. And I know you're the same way. Like, I don't like to flex how much we make. I mean, look at the way everybody who knows me knows that I'm just going to show up to work every day in the same damn outfit.
Exactly.
Like, it's more of like the money and doing the business correctly. If you're doing it right, it should unlock you being able to provide a good living wage for a ton of people in your community. It should be able to provide the money and flexibility to be able to give back to your community or go help somebody.
Exactly.
Right.
Or go to third world countries, the best time of the year in Minnesota for June and July, and you're serving other people because you have things set up in such a right way. And it's not like flexing, like, look at my guns or look at the toys, look at me, how I look at my watches or look how cool I look.
We don't do watches and supercars around here. We do actual businesses in the community and being good people. That's what we do.
I was working here and I got my Hey Dudes destroyed. It's like a week and I'm still wearing Hey Dudes. I could buy 1,000 of these Hey Dudes and it doesn't matter because I don't care. It was a gift from Logan because he saw. Oh, it's a gift from Summer. Sorry.
Both of us.
Yeah,
both. She went and got it.
Yeah, and like, I don't care. This is a phenomenal shoes. It was a gift, and I'm gonna wear them until they die, and then I'm gonna go buy myself another pair.
Yeah, that's one thing to talk about, and it's not even for a monetary gain.
Yeah.
You've been helping us out around here, trying to get this done for an event. And she just asked, like, what can I do? And you wrecked your shoes in the wet concrete because you're not wearing work boots. And she went to the store right then and
Yeah.
got you some.
Well, it wasn't like I didn't expect to get destroyed, because it was just little things of the earth. There's a thing in Russian we say "мелочи жизни," which means like it's little things of life, little things of life. It's just doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
What about your day? What does that look like normally? Like, what is your day? What time do you wake up? What do you do? What does that look like to manage 18 people?
Oh, this is a really good question. So, I don't know how morbid or how graphic you want me to be.
Not graphic,
Oh,
not
oh.
super graphic.
Okay. So I sleep with all my clothes on.
Okay.
I was gonna say naked. um, so in the mornings, I wake up around like 6 to 8 o'clock. It depends.
Okay.
And the first things I do in the morning is just thank God for this wonderful day. Um, and then I have a home office, so I play Mission Impossible every morning to not wake up the wife and the kids. So I leave to go downstairs to
Okay.
my home office. So it has to be really quiet because I don't want to wake up the little monsters. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. The blessed children of God. So in the basement, I go in the basement. So the first thing I do to start my day, still naked, take a naked dump in the morning. You
Just has
gotta,
to get that in there.
you just have to start the day right, you know.
Okay.
Then
After that, what do you do for the business?
I read the Bible.
Okay.
Ask God for wisdom. You got thousands of decisions you have to make a day, and to pick the right decision at the right time, at the right moment, be at the right place at the right moment. Dude, that's a lot of stress and a lot of like guidance you need, because a lot of people look up to you. And like, I'm not saying like look up to me, but I'm just saying if you have jobs and
If you
everything,
have employees and you have homeowners,
yeah,
people are depending on you to do things.
depending, and
Yeah.
you're depending with the highest standard of like perfectness. So I pray for guidance, try my hardest to pray and read the scripture, and then I go to my home office and I order material. So in the Twin Cities, I split my cities in sections. So I have a storage unit in each place where I pick up the material.
So you have 4 different hubs, correct? You have like 4 quadrants
Yeah,
in the
three
3 quadrants
quadrants.
in the
Yeah,
Twin Cities, okay?
yeah. And they always have. I ask my guys like, hey, so I send them the color, the material list, the address, and the work order. And the work order is exactly the same when we do the estimate.
So
And I do it blue lines. So I just cut. So since the homeowner sees it,
explain this.
yeah. So so let's say you're the homeowner,
Okay.
and one of my guys door knocked at your door and gave you a corny dad joke, the gutter joke for a door hanger. You call me, we get an estimate going. I walk around the house with corner from take pictures, and I draw blue lines because the color is blue. So we do blue gun.
Branded.
Yeah, exactly. Color awareness, the brand is all the same. So we have a graph of the house layout, and I have to give this to the homeowner. And I take a picture of it and I send it to the workers. So the homeowner and the workers are always going to be on the same page. So, and it breaks it down like really dummy proof. Like you cannot mess up. If you mess up with this, then I think you have bigger
You're
problems
gonna
in
have to get
life.
fired.
Not gonna get fired, but there's something wrong with your head. Because we do something so simple, super straightforward that you can't mess up. Like it's like really dummy
Do you
proof.
think that that's helped with your success?
Oh yeah,
It's
100%.
simple and repeatable,
It's
and you're not doing
and rents
72 different custom change
no
orders?
no custom.
Okay.
If it might be a custom for addition, like add-on, like that's where more money comes because they're adding like, hey, we want gutter helmets. We want to get on your subscription plan for gutter cleaning. We want to get heat cable installment. We wanted to get Christmas lights. And those are just
Are
add-ons.
you selling all your jobs in person
Most of them, yeah. Right, that's
mainly?
fine. Yeah.
Why?
Um, the only reason why I do in person and why I still will continue going be in person.
Even at the level you're at?
Yeah.
Can I just say something
Mhm.
super quick before you explain why you sell in person?
Mhm.
A lot of people that watch this might be at 100K, 500K, a mil, and we're north of that. And I would say the same thing. I would prefer to sell in person. And I think a lot of people are going to give an excuse that they're too busy or they can't get across town. Well, that means that their business isn't set up correctly or they're not screening their leads correctly. So tell me
Exactly.
why you sell in person now that we've Explain away the excuse of why they're not going to sell in person.
I will, going forward today and tomorrow and going forward, and as long as possible, that's the only thing that I will not bring it online to the fullest. Selling in person is the greatest success of my business. The reason why, you read the room. The reason two, you read the expression of the human being. When you're selling in person, you're there. The neighbors see you. You're just bringing more awareness to the neighborhood. You're bringing, when you come to the person's house, you put in a yard sign, but your vehicle is wrapped. So it's more points of context for the person, because scientifically proven, it's like 7 to 9 times.
Seven.
7 to 9 times when a person sees you, they have to, and the more times you can go to there, the neighbors see you. And our item ticket is so small. It's between 2 to 5K for average gutter install. And so it's like when you're there at the homeowner's house, the neighbor could be walking, and that's exactly the same time I could give doggy treats.
So they now know you exist.
Exactly. And they'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And then you'd be like, hey, you need a free install? I just did Becky's. And you walk over.
And most people can make a $2,000 to $5,000 decision pretty quick that own homes.
Oh, so easy. And the crazy part, what's the best part, is that when you go do an estimate, you have to do 5-5-10 rule. You have to put door hangers in the 5 left doors, 5 right doors, and 5-10 around. That, selling a person, doing door hangers, is like the greatest success of my business to the fullest, that I will continue still going forward, because the more they have points of context of seeing my business, it's just more brand awareness, and it's more planting seeds, and that seed over time will produce fruit. 100% will produce fruit. That's biblical, that's spiritual, that's physical,
everything.
that's everything.
Across all realms.
Exactly. It doesn't matter financially. And then sell in person, it's you, when you're selling to a human being, there's something special. I don't know, maybe people might think it the wrong way. Maybe think it the wrong way. If you have a drive inside you, there's like 3 different points of views you can take this. You can take it a really bad way, and you can take it a really good way. Let's say that grandma just needed physically. There's some people, learning experiences, they need a physical contact to sell they need to feel that piece of paper, and something in people's heads, they still want old school. They still want that personal. After COVID, people want to shake people's hands. That's from the customer point of view. Now, if you're a seller, like let's say like myself or like you,
Yep.
and you're selling them physically, there's something with that hunt of that sale that just clicks in your brains, that you're always like hungry for. That you just like, oh, I want to sell it because you want to, like, keeps you alive.
Yeah. You want to
It's like
execute.
Exactly. There's a thing like execution that's like predator. It's like that hunt. People want to have that. You can grow, and when you have that, and it sounds kind of weird. Sounds like a little like you're taking
No,
advantage of people.
It doesn't sound.
It drives people.
It's just executing an action, and if you actually believe you're doing the right thing,
Exactly.
you
Not
feel very.
Yeah.
You feel very ethically inclined to sell that
Yep.
person. I mean, it's the same thing with us, right? We sell, like advisory or consulting, and people think that that's a scam oftentimes.
Yeah.
But we have so much conviction in what we're doing and how we're doing it and the price we're delivering it for. It's literally unethical
Exactly.
to not try to sell somebody.
Exactly.
If you feel your solution.
Because you're helping them out.
Yes.
Because gutters are the smallest investment for the house that has the greatest return for long-term ability of a house. And when you sell that in person, you're saying like, dude, you'd be stupid not to buy.
And you feel like price to value, you are priced the best.
Yep.
To the value you're providing.
Yep. And I'm not the most expensive person, but I'm not the cheapest person too. If I go more, I feel like I'm ripping people off. You know what I mean? So ethically, with profit margins and everything, it's
feel good about it.
Yeah.
And some people never. I mean, I think we know. I mean, we have 760 clients now, and we've helped over 1,500 businesses. A lot of people have never even sold a job in person ever. Like, they literally just type up some crap on QuickBooks.
I hate QuickBooks with a passion. If QuickBooks hears this, you guys suck.
They'll type up something on QuickBooks. They'll send it over at 2 a.m. 8 days later. They won't give any context to the homeowner.
No.
And I actually think you're ripping a homeowner off more
Yeah.
being cheaper and not giving any context
Yeah.
than being expensive and giving full context, because it's almost deceiving. And
It
I'm not,
is. Yeah.
I don't know scripture like you do,
Yep.
or I'm not as deeply invested into that community. So, but it almost seems similar, right? Like
Yep.
if you're deceptive. If you're just
Exactly.
giving a QuickBooks invoice for $6,000, but you don't know what the hell is going on, that's worse than the guy charging 10. That's actually
Yeah.
going to get them the outcome.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that way.
And the crazy part is that when you're there physically, some people just want their hands to be held. And you're like literally holding their hands, not like physically, but like with your words and your actions and showing them the walkthrough of their house. But like, this is where going to be the down spot. Some people just want that. And I think, in my personal opinion, like in the beginning of my years of when I was selling gutters, I did it online. I did it over the phone. And then I started selling physically, and I'm like, never, never am I going to go do that. You'll have to be physical. Yeah, sure, you're driving the distance, but that's why you have like 4 or 5 of them at the same area. That's why you have like 4 or 5 of them in the same section.
Most people can't get 4 to 5 leads.
Oh, well, that's why you work.
Do the right stuff.
Yeah, and it's like you have to do something like that because when you're there physically, there's something special about that. You're going to shake a person's hand, and when you shake a person's hand, it's like that you could feel like, hey, he's actually engaged because he's squeezing my hand and I'm squeezing it back, you know?
Hey, we're gonna get off center. Bill's gonna yell at us.
Exactly. When you shake a person's hand and you're telling them like, here's a gift card, here's my business card, here's a doggy treats, giving them some sort of treats, people are like, oh my goodness, I'm loved and I'm appreciated. You took your time of the day to take care of my needs, and these are so small, but yet you came out of here. People feel respected and honored and valued. And when a person feels valued, man, you won a customer for life. Britney Spears, in the beginning of her category, of her years of her life, she developed something that like changed the whole Hollywood singing world to this day. Everybody follows her principle. And she wrote this book called Raving Fans. And she made everybody knows what an MVP player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's the one who made it legit and actually legit. She was the first person that made the MVP circle. And her model of music industry revolutioned everything to this day. And she wrote that book. If you guys have time, read that book. That book is very smart. You got to make your clients, your customers, that experience of an MVP player or that person. And when you treat every human being like that, you never know what connections and bridges that you can build when you treat them like they are the very most important person.
People think way too short-sighted.
I
It's the
think
same
so.
thing that we talk about, like the you pour into the person, they'll pour back, or whatever we
Exactly.
said that you
Yep.
showed me, the verse, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. And we talked about that earlier, where it's like it always works. Like if you water the seeds
Yep.
grow, depending on across all universes.
Yep.
And I think that's what people are missing in business is
Yep.
they're not being a good enough human being, and they're not turning the people into that.
Yeah, yeah.
And you turn people into that not by deceiving them, but by actually
Yeah.
being the good human being.
And you're not doing it out of like, hey, let me suck as much money as possible from this human being. You got to think of a human being, they are the bridge to their whole connections. They are the bridge to their community. They are the bridge of a relationship that you're going to build that's going to project your business, your life, and you're going to go forward to the fullest.
The money is less important than
Yeah.
the relationship.
Exactly, because you're serving your community. And if you treat one person better in community, and you
You're
do that
screwed.
times that by 10, and now they're gonna tell 100 people each. That's compound effect of craziness, of hatred towards you. And every time they see your vehicle, they're gonna be like, oh. It's so weird, but it's facts.
Yeah, like if you're a homeowner, I take money from you, sure it's $5,000, $10,000. But if I didn't do fully what I needed to do to turn you into
Exactly.
that person, I could be losing 100 different jobs over the next
Exactly.
20 years.
Exactly.
And that's why people never win.
And can you imagine every homeowner that you cater, that you service, or the business owners that you work with, like they can bring all that goodness to us. You know what I mean? Every single one of them has a life and a story, and they're gonna they people love telling stories.
Oh yeah, people love to talk.
People love to talk. So what happens when you treated them wonderfully?
They'll tell everybody.
Exactly.
All right, we wrap this up.
Yeah.
So you can attribute the growth to God, your faith,
Yep.
correct?
My family, my wife,
Family, wife.
she stays at home in the kitchen, and I got two wonderful kids. And my community is really great with my church, and
Then
business wise,
door hangers,
door hangers are
selling in person,
selling in
and
person.
anything else. Being a good human being.
You know what? If you treat every human being like you want to be treated, your business will compound so much more, and people will just be shocked. If they can go today, right now, go to everybody in their contact list, like, hey, how you doing? To like a business owner or like our their friends, and just say, just call up a person, pick up that phone. We live in 21st century.
It's crazy.
I every time when I drive, every time I drive, um, I call somebody up from a business owner or somebody, doesn't matter who. And I just have like a 5-10 minute conversation. Even like before coming here, I had like 4 conversations. Hey, it's been a fat minute that I haven't talked to you. How you been, by the way? How you doing? I just want to say hi. Hey, you're crushing it. I see your stuff everywhere. Keep up the good work. You pouring in other people's lives. Today I just got 2 more jobs just because I called somebody and just asked them how they're doing. And it's not like kissing people's butts or blowing smoke up their butt. You're just asking generally, be like, hey, I saw you on Facebook or I saw you on Instagram. I saw you doing that wonderful project. I just want to say you're doing a great job. I love it. Keep it up. Like today, Matthew from Brothers
Matthew
Landscaping,
Allard. Yep.
he gave me a call. I'd be like, hey, I thought of you because we just had that conversation last week.
Mm-hmm.
I destroyed this downspout. Can you come fix it for me?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely, I can come fix it for you. He's like, how much it costs? And I'm like, dude, what kind of question is that? Nothing, bro. Let me just take care of it for you. Because, like, you know, like, they're going to be thinking of you
Oh, he
always.
has hundreds of clients.
Yeah, and he has hundreds of clients. And he'd be like, yo, this Dave guy, he's my, he's my gutter guy.
And then everybody wants gutters.
And it's not the crazy part. You could take it any principle in any way in your life, and you can just pour value in other people's lives. Once you pour value in people's lives and you're changing their life and not thinking like, how can I win out of it? How can I succeed? You'd be blown away that that person will stretch out their neck for you. They will look out for you because you're pouring value in their life. And the sad part, people only care about themselves. And when you start going out of your way for that person, you'd be shocked how other people will treat you with respect and honor, and they will look out for you and for your business and try to make your business succeed because you're helping out and not expecting anything in return. That's the key.
Just give, give, give.
Exactly.
Don't expect back. It's
Exactly.
the same thing in business when you do the actions.
Exactly.
You do action, 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 and you don't expect a result.
Exactly.
And
And your
results
business will
come.
thrive. Your business will thrive to the fullest when you're pouring back in the community and the community sees you. Like I've been with you, what, 5 months now?
Yep.
And it's crazy. There's sections in the Twin Cities that like I go and people already know who I am. And it's crazy because I only did like a couple things. And it's nuts. And people are already saying, it's another blessed day here in Twin Cities. My name is Dave with Prestige Gutters. I don't even know who the heck that person is. Every time I go some places in the Elk River, that's what they say. And it's weird.
It's the power of building a brand, doing the right
Exactly.
things.
And
all
compound
that's
effect.
free.
And it's free.
A lot of that's free.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Being a good human being is free. You don't have to pay anybody to be a good human being. It just takes some effort and actions of yourself to stand up and just do the right thing.
All right, we're done. That's good. That was great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your time.